Hit the like button. Hit the like button. You know where it is. Hit the like button.
Little black dress 좀 괜찮하게 원옥주 홍대 춤춰추고 같이 I know your friends 해 불러올래 어수많은 내 Little black dress 좀 괜찮
Here we introduce the mother of five. The mother of five.
Right.
Okay.
Amelia is your name?
Yes.
Where you calling me from, baby?
I'm
It
from
might not be good. Amelia, where you calling me from?
originally I'm from Humboldt, Tennessee, but I'm staying in the Jackson, Tennessee area.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 37. Just turned 37 June the 5th. I'm a Gemini also.
They said they like your Juneteenth outfit.
Thank you.
You're a Gemini, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
You have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 5.
How old are your 5 kids?
I have a 17, 8, a 4, and 6 months, and a 6-year-old.
Okay, and a 6-year-old. I see the kids in the background. How many men are they by?
I have 2, but one is deceased.
Okay, so 2 men. Have you ever been married?
No.
Why are you not with the 6-month-old dad?
Well, it's a long story. Just don't want to take on his responsibilities.
See, look, I'm going to say it right out. Why you ain't on birth control? Why you ain't on birth control? You got 4 kids already. And then you turn around and you have another kid by another bandit, knowing full well you shouldn't be having no more kids when you can't take care of the 4 you got already. And the 4 already got a daddy that ain't there. You should have got your tubes tied right then when you had them 4 and been done. But you decided to have another one and bring another baby into this world. I don't understand you women. I don't understand this bullshit about birth control is evil, or birth control. Now, I'm religious, so I don't use birth control, or birth control got side effects. I'm not understanding. But then you don't have no excuse, because there's such thing as him wearing a condom and such thing as you learning about the ovulation method. Now I'm starting to think you slow. Let's see what's going on.
So I have to move on.
Is he the father of more than one?
Yes.
Okay. So how many kids do you have by him?
I have 3.
No. He was on bullshit before you had them other 2. You had 3 of them by him, which tells me he was already on bull crap. Baby number 1. You just kept trying to prop him up. See, ladies, this is what I'm telling you. You can't prop up no man. My mother said, let a man be a man. He gonna rise or he gonna fall on his own. But you don't make him, you don't help build him up to be a man. He got to have ambition, first of all. If he ain't got no ambition, leave him right there on the curb. And us black women, we got bad habit of getting shamed because we don't want to ride or die. Look where ride or die has gotten us black women. Ride or die when he putting his hands and feet on us. Ride or die when he don't want to work. Ride or die when he cheating. He got another family on the other side of town. Ride or die when he disrespect you in front of his friends and family and all his other co-workers. Ride or die. Look where ride or die has gotten the black woman. Stop it. Stop it right now. You say you ain't riding or dying, that means we getting rid of you. 2024, we getting rid of you like pronto. Stop it. It ain't got you nowhere. It ain't got you no ring. And that damn shit ain't got you no loyalty.
3. And when did you realize he didn't want to take on his responsibilities?
I realized it but I loved him, so I just thought maybe he would.
I loved it him. I just loved it him. Look what love got you. Love never lived there with him no more because he was probably cheating, stealing, beating, disrespecting. He was probably doing all of them. Like I said, women only get done five ways a man gonna make a woman leave him. 5 ways a man do a woman wrong, and y'all know what them 5 is. Keep going.
Do better.
Did you realize it before you had any of your 3 kids, or after number 1?
No, it was probably after the second one, but
yeah, we knew it was right after the second one. You know, it was when you was pregnant or you got pregnant. You just thought he was gonna change. People don't change. People don't change into nothing.
I just wanted to. I don't like bringing different men to make it work with my kid's father.
See, and then you know, because you kept having babies, that's why we know you're lying. Because he was a bum when you got pregnant the first time. And you was one of them ride or die who gonna take care of a man, and you gonna, I bet you she say she was paying some bills, all the bills. I bet you she say that.
And it just didn't
What
work.
was your final straw?
My final straw was when I got sick. I was in the hospital for 3 months with heart problems, and I think that was the last straw for me. When he couldn't be there for me then, that was the straw for me.
He couldn't be there, meaning when she was in the hospital, he said to hell with them kids. When he said, fuck them kids. I ain't sitting at home watching no damn kids while you in the hospital. That ain't gonna happen. I got things to do and I ain't got time to be watching them kids. That's what he said. Tell me I'm lying, y'all.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so is my saying it right? Is it Amelia?
Amelia, yes, ma'am.
Amelia Jackson, Florida?
Jackson, Tennessee.
Oh, Jackson, Tennessee. Okay. 37, Gemini. What do you do for a living, baby?
I'm a hairstylist. I have a.
Why is it that you black women always come up with this hairstylist like you really making money? You ain't making no money. Ain't no money to be made unless you have clients. And you can't afford to have no clients unless they come into your house. You can't afford to go to the job because you got a 8, 4, and 6-year-old plus a 6-month-year-old, which means you got kids at home that you got to take care of, or they got to go with you everywhere you go, and you can't afford to go to no shop because you darn sure can't afford to pay babysitter. I'm just trying to, people say, why are you going in, Heathen Queen? I'm going in because she needs to understand the totality of her decisions, the detriment of her decisions, the lousy, and I hate to say this, the lousy mothering that she has done to the kids that she already has, and she continue to do lousy mothering.
It's not all the way up, but Vivid Styles Creations by Amelia P. I braid, I do hair. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not currently working at the moment because I'm disabled with my hospitalization. What's going on?
You're always finna throw God into this. You finna throw God into some bullshit. Stop throwing God into some bullshit, okay? Stop it. You are not an entrepreneur. You're just broke and unemployed. And you have 4 babies at home and you got a 17-year-old. Where's that 17-year-old that's supposed to be helping you? You had her at 17 and she double the age of the oldest one of the 4 that you got left. She's double their age, so she should be helping out somehow, some way. And I hate to see a child helping to raise other kids, but your mama's slow, so you need to help her.
So we got.
When you poor, there's only a couple professions that you can really get into, and every time somebody come on here and they've been poor, It's always got something to do with home, healthcare, hair, makeup, nails, all that. Always.
Amelia Jackson, Tennessee, 37, Gemini. She's a hairstylist, but currently on disability. Mom of 5 kids by 2 men, and never married. Or was you married?
Never married.
Never married. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
I'm looking for someone that has his stuff together. He has to have a car. He can have kids, have a place to stay. Because I got my stuff together, he needs to have his stuff together. Okay. Family oriented guy.
No, you don't have your stuff together. That's the whole purpose. No woman who has 4 or 5 kids, who's unemployed, who doesn't have a job, who has a job as a hairstylist or a hair braider, does not have her shit in order. That's what your fatal mistake. That's the mistake that you're making. You don't have your shit in order. It's chaos reigning in that house. You got kids running behind you, don't know how to go into the other room. You got a 17-year-old who don't know how to control the other ones while you online. You looking to pull some man into that fuckery. We get it, all of it. And yet you're in control. No, I don't see control nowhere. I see chaos. And a man wants peace.
God-fearing.
Now, I want you to respond to this. What would you say to the man that's concerned that you have 5 kids, including a 6-month-old baby?
What you mean?
She's slow. You need to spell it out. Look at Kendra's face. Like, what you mean? You know what we mean. Don't play crazy. That's the last thing we want to see is somebody playing crazy when we doing this serious business of trying to find you a boyfriend or a husband, because it's going to be a heavy lift with 4 kids, 5 kids.
Can you say that again?
I said, what would you say to the man that's concerned that you have 5 children, including a 6-month-old baby?
I don't. They'll just have to accept me for me and accept my kids too.
See, this is the people that don't address their trauma. This is one of those females who has not addressed her trauma. What will possess you to get up and in your life, in your lifetime, say you want to be married, say you want to be a wife, and proceed to have 5 damn kids out of wedlock? Don't demand that a man marry you out of and put you out of your misery and marry you. Why weren't you thinking about the father of your children before you got pregnant by them? What kind of men do you deal with? These are questions that you need to be answering before you get involved with another man. You just got out from beneath one man and that baby is 6 months old. And you trying to get up under another one and that baby is 6 years old. 6 months old. I'm sorry. 6 months old. Make this weird shit make sense. These people are thirsty. They will do anything to get a companion, even forego the safety and security of their children. Make it make sense.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers. Not having a job. I don't want no man to come and move in with me. I done did that. Really the smoking, the drinking, the going out. I'm not.
She had a certified bandit, straight up. He was smoking, he was drinking, he was hitting the door every 5 minutes, he was sticking his dick in other women's hands. He was doing all that. And yet, I thought I was keeping my family together. I was trying to make it work. It's the bullshit she gonna say.
I don't really do that. I don't really.
Yes, you do that because you just said you do that. So yes, you do that. You didn't want to do that, but that's what your man presented to you. And that's why you did it, because You want to keep your family together.
I do none of that. I'm a homebody, really, but I do like to dress up, and I do like to go out from time to time. Dates are important.
Dates are important. So we have to be able to date you.
Yes, you got to date me in order to keep me. We both need to date each other.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I like chocolate men. But not necessarily, long as he's handsome. He don't even got to be handsome. You can't judge a book by its cover no more. So he can be big. I don't really have a type. I don't discriminate.
Let me ask you a question. Is the expectation for a man to come in and provide for your children as well as you?
Yeah, he would have to be able to provide for us as a whole family whole. And I just don't want to date to just be dating. I want to date to marry.
I want to be respectful, but I want to ask you a question. Do you think that's a lot for a man to ask? I mean, do you think you're asking for a lot of a man?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
How come you didn't expect your children's dads to provide? Or did they provide? Or marry you?
I guess that's where I come in to say I'm holding it as an expectation, because I guess you got to know what you want, put your feet down, and what you want. I allowed him to be too comfortable, and it was my fault.
But now you want a man to, and I understand this desire, but you have
But
5
he
kids.
don't have to come in necessarily taking care of my kids, because I do that. I take care of my kids. I always have.
Right.
But
I know I asked you a question earlier. Now this will be said, so I would like you to respond to this. Because you wasn't married to either one of your children's dads, right?
no.
Were any of them providers?
One was a provider. He helped. And don't get me wrong, my second kid's father, he helped, but he came from a family-oriented family, but he wanted a family. He did. He wanted a family bad, but coming in and providing, a man has to work. Saying about a man don't work that he don't eat. So if I'm gonna work, you need to work. Coaching is good, but we need more, another job to come in with the income. He was a good coach, but I needed some more things, some more. Don't depend on me for everything, because I can wait on you to get yourself together. But I just got too comfortable, and he got too comfortable with the. Every time I asked, like, when are you gonna get a job? It was the response, and oh, I'm trying, and it just kept on being it, and I wasn't seeing no effort.
Is you want a man to come and provide for you and your 5 children, and you have a 6-month-old, a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 17-year-old.
Well, like I said, I'm not on here to date just to be dating, because I had a man that tried to date me, and he want me to come outside. Like, I'm not doing it. That's stuff teenagers do.
What do you mean come outside? How? Like outside the house?
Just come outside and sit and talk in the car. Like, I'm 37. I'm not doing it. So if we gonna date, or we gonna have an interest in talking, and better yet, I don't even want a man to meet my kids. You're not even gonna meet my kids until I know that we in this for real, for real. You're not gonna meet them. I don't even want them to see you. That's why I said we can date each other. We're gonna go to the movies, we're gonna go out to eat, we're gonna do things, to get to know each other, but you will not meet my kids until I feel like it's okay for you to meet them. If we're not gonna have nothing, then you're not gonna meet them.
Okay. I think that makes sense. You your kids just shouldn't meet random men. So I
No,
think
and they
I think
not.
everybody would agree with that. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, he don't have to make no certain type of.
Yes, you do have to make certain type of money because ain't no man coming over there ain't got no money. Ain't no man with no damn sense gonna go over there and you ain't got no money and he can't take care of you or help take care of you. 5 kids is a heavy lift. That's a good amount of money every month. You're gonna have some money.
For money. He just have to be able to provide for himself first, because he has to be able to buy for himself. So he has to have a house. He has to have a car, a
A
place to
house, or
stay.
can he live in an apartment, or should he have a house?
He can live in an apartment, just somewhere to live. He just needs somewhere to stay, because he can't stay with me.
Okay. Now, when y'all get serious, is the expectation he would pay all the bills?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't go with that. I'm a 50-50 type of person. I always have been. It's just that you just gonna have to be able to be willing to do that to add to me.
Okay.
I always say I've been wearing a cape on my back, the Superman or Superwoman or whatever. I'm ready to give my cape to somebody else.
When was your last relationship, Amelia?
My last relationship was 4 months ago. 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. Well, with my kid's father.
Y'all broke up 1 month after you had your baby?
September. I had him September the 14th. It probably was in March that
Okay.
we probably split up.
So y'all was having a problem before you had the baby and you just decided you were gonna get pregnant. See, here's another thing. A lot of you women get pregnant trying to keep a man or make a man grow up or make a man fly straight. Don't no children make no man fly straight unless he got it in him. And the only way he got it in him is if he recognizes his shortcomings before he gets with you and he starts to correct those before he gets to you. That's the only way you're supposed to take a man. He was broke and dusty when you met him. You just thought you would build him up by letting him sleep with you, letting him live with you, letting him do whatever he want with you, and then he ended up disrespecting you.
3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws. I'm a procrastinator. I need to work on that. I need to work on being quiet. Hmm. I don't know what else I need to work on.
I can tell you what you need to work on. Ask Heath and Queen what you need to work on. Ask Heath and Queen what you need to work on. One of them is keeping your legs closed, getting some birth control, getting control of your children, making sure your children are clean, fed, and healthy, getting yourself on your feet and getting a job. Stop living off the system. Stop looking for a man that for you instead of looking for a man for those children. That's all the things that you need to be doing. These are flaws in and of themselves. And since you don't recognize none of those, and you don't seem to recognize your goddamn self, because you seem to be doing everything for you instead of thinking about that man that you would be bringing into that household, you need to get your ass off here. Because ain't no way somebody this old should be this damn delusional. Because you sound kind of slow, looking for a man, ain't even worried about what kind of man you got. As long as you got a man, bring him over here. I pay 50-50. Bring him over here. I pay all the bill as long as he stay around. This ride or die shit done went too damn long. Get y'all's ass off here trying to be ride or dies because you're failing at it. These are the things that Heathen Queen would say to you.